In the shadowed corners of ancient literature, where history meets legend, lies a text that has captivated scholars and mystics for centuries. The Testament of Solomon, an apocryphal work dating to the first few centuries of the Common Era. Within its pages, King Solomon encounters 72 demons, each bound by his legendary ring of power. Among these entities stands one whose very name whispers of beauty corrupted and truth distorted. Onoskelis, the demon of distorted beauty, whose tale reveals profound truths about the nature of temptation itself. According to the Testament, Solomon encounters Onoskelis during his great work of binding the demons, who would aid in building his temple. She appears before the king, her upper form radiating an otherworldly beauty that captivates and enchants. Her face, described as lovely beyond mortal comprehension, draws the observer into a web of fascination and desire. Yet beneath this facade of perfection lies her true nature, revealed in the form of donkey's legs. This grotesque duality defines Onoskelis, making her perhaps the most psychologically complex demon in Solomon's catalog. Her form echoes ancient traditions of hybrid beings, creatures that embody the tension between civilization and wildness. The donkey, in ancient symbolism, represents more than mere bestiality or baseness. It embodies stubbornness, the refusal to be guided by wisdom, the insistence on one's own path despite consequences. Yet paradoxically, the donkey also appears in Scripture as a creature of unexpected wisdom, seeing what humans cannot. Onoskelis thus represents the dangerous allure of surface beauty that conceals deeper truths about our nature. She is the embodiment of self-deception, the part of ourselves that refuses to acknowledge our own contradictions. In psychological terms, she represents the shadow self, the aspects of our personality we find too uncomfortable to integrate. In our contemporary world, Onoskelis finds new expression in our obsession with curated perfection. Social media filters and digital manipulation create the same illusion she once embodied, beauty that exists only on the surface. Like those who encountered her in ancient times, we find ourselves captivated by images that promise fulfillment but deliver only emptiness. Consumer culture feeds on the same psychological mechanism that made Onoskelis so dangerous, the belief that external beauty equals internal worth. Yet her story also offers hope, for recognition of the deception is the first step toward authentic self-knowledge. True beauty, the ancients understood, comes not from perfection, but from the integration of all aspects of our humanity. The Testament of Solomon preserves Onoskelis not as mere folklore, but as a mirror reflecting eternal human struggles. Solomon's binding of the demons represents not their destruction, but the integration of shadow aspects into conscious awareness. Onoskelis teaches us that acknowledging our contradictions, rather than hiding from them, leads to genuine wholeness. In a world still struggling with the tension between appearance and reality, her ancient wisdom remains profoundly relevant. For in the end, the most beautiful truth is often the one we find most difficult to face.